Hello guys and welcome back. So now let's quickly add the theme to our application, the dark mode and light mode. Okay, so for the theme, the first thing that we're going to do is let's create so let's minimize all of these if it's open, and then here let's create another folder called themes. Okay, now here in the themes, let's right click and then new file. Let's call them my themes dot. All right, let's now start with the light theme. Okay, let's create the light and dark theme. So let's start with the light theme. So theme data, let's have a light theme. Okay, a light theme like that, and then let's import. We just want to keep this simple. So let's see what colors are we going to use here. So the brightness is going to be light. So let's remove all of these. We just want to create a simple theme. Okay. And then color scheme, where did it put this color? Okay, so it's putting a lot of things which we need to, which we can also put if we're making an advanced theme to change most of the things. Okay, so we just want to change a few things here. Okay, so the color scheme, let's get the color scheme dot we can remove that, and then let's say from seed, and then here the seed color, that's when we are going to put now what we want to put. So here is going to be colors dot deep purple, and then the brightness is going to be light. Okay, so that's the only thing that we're going to change. We just making a simple theme here. Okay, so what is extra here? Let's remove. Okay, we're missing a bracket here, so let's remove this, and then we have that. So right after here, we're going to say use material 3 to true. Okay, so this is going to be our simple light theme. Okay, let's see, just give it a comment, a light theme, and then let's create a dark theme. So let's let the AI just copy that. Okay, so it's just opposite of that. The brightness is going to be dark, here it's going to be dark, but the colors are going to be the same. Okay, so this is going to be a light theme, and this is going to be our dark theme. Now to test it out, we just simply need to go to the main.dat, and then here on the theme here, we can just simply call our dark theme, then put a comma, and then let's start the application again. Okay, you can see that now we are in a dark theme. All right, let's just wait for it to load. So you can see that now we are in the dark theme. Okay, everything is dark, but it still works. Okay, we go into the charts. Let's click one of the charts. You can see that now we are in the dark theme. Okay, now we need to be changing between light and dark. Okay, so to do that, let's go back to the providers. Here, let's create a theme provider. Okay, so even better, let's name it as a settings provider, because we know that we are going to also access the other setting, which is AI to ask the AI to speak. Okay, so that's that, and then let's create this class settings provider extends change notifier. Okay, so let's remove that, and then here, yeah, we're going to have dark mode, and then let's have also another bool, which is should speak, okay? Because we have another setting. In the settings, we also have allow the AI to speak, okay? And then, so this is a getter for the theme. Let's also put a getter for that other one. And then here we need to create a method to get the saved theme from the box, okay? So get this, let's say saved saved settings from box, okay? So what we're gonna do is yeah, exactly that, but we're not going to do it like that. We're already getting the box from boxes, okay? So we're going to say void get saved settings. So let's create this method. So first let's just say final settings box. So we're going to get from boxes dot get settings box. So let's import these boxes dot get settings, okay, like that. So let's go back here. So this is the one from the boxes. So we have chat list, we get user, and then we have settings, okay? So let's come back here. Now we have that settings. And then next, what maybe these ones we should name them as boxes, okay? So okay, let's just keep it like that. And then now after this, first we have to check if the settings box is open, okay? So we're just gonna check if settings dot is open. We will do that, but now we don't even want to do anything if it is open, okay? So we just want to check if it is not open. If it's not empty, I mean, okay, yeah, that's what we want to check. Check if the settings box is not empty, okay? So the next thing to do here is to get the saved settings from this if it is not empty, okay? Because if it is empty, we know that we haven't saved any settings, okay? If it is not empty, we know that there are settings. So here we are going to get the settings at index 0 because that's where we're going to be saving, nowhere else, okay? So here we're going to do settings box dot get at, okay? Get at 0 index here. That's where we're going to be setting our settings, okay? Now, once we get these, so this let's remove because we just want to check if it is not empty. Now we're going to set the is dark mode from the setting box, okay? We're going to get the is dark mode from the setting box. So why do we have an error here? Let's go to these settings and then let's check why don't we have this getter is dark mode. Maybe we named it something else. So let's go to these settings. Let's go to this box. So is dark theme, okay? We named it is dark theme. So this should be is dark theme, okay? Then let's get the other one also. This should it speak. So when we run this on the start of the application in its state, we are going to be getting the data from the box and then setting these, okay? Great. Now let's just import this also. We need to import material.dat, okay? So this method gets the saved settings that was there. If it's not there, then we just know that the default ones are false, okay? Now that we have created this, down here after this, we need to toggle the setting, okay? We need to create the method to toggle the theme. So toggle dark mode, okay? So here is just going to be a void method also. Toggle dark mode. So we know that it's going to be like that, but not just yet because we also need to save what's in the box, okay? So let's remove this. First of all, in this method, okay, before we move, let's first require something. In this method, we are going to require a bool, which is a value, the new value that we are going to put. And then let's also pass the settings box, but this one is going to be nullable, okay? We're going to put the question mark like this, okay? Let's import it. So this one is going to be nullable, and then let's put a comma. And then here now, what we are going to do is to check first if the settings is not equal to now, does not equal to now. What we want to do, okay, so this, let's remove it first. So if the setting is not equal to now, what we want to do is to get the settings dot is dark mode, and then we're going to put that new value which is coming. And then after we do that, we're just simply going to save, okay? And then in the else, if it is now, then we know that is the first time we are saving, okay? So for the first time we are saving, we again need to get the box. So we need to run this again. Let's paste it here. So we need to get the box. So get the settings box. And then after we get the setting box, and then we save now. This is a new save. So here we are going to do exactly that. So let's just click tab. So we are going to get the settings board dot put at, okay? We are going to put at 0. We don't even need to say put at, because we are always going to be putting at 0. We can just say put, okay? We're going to put at 0, and then we're going to put the settings, which is going to come. The dark theme, we're going to get the value which is coming, and then they should speak. We're just going to get the value which is already here, okay? Because here we are just changing the theme, all right? After all of this has happened, we just need to update also this variable, okay? So after all of this, we just need to say is dark theme is equals to value, and then we notify the changes, okay? So like this, that's how we are toggling the dark mode, okay? Now let's also do the same to toggle the should speak, okay? Now let's just toggle the should speak. All right, let's just click tab. It's just copying our logic from this code. So let's just put a comma here. Everything is the same. If you go through it, it's the same, okay? So that's it. This is going to be our settings provider. Now the next thing to do is just to go in the main.dat and then also put our settings provider here. Change notifier provider, and then we're going to have context and then settings provider. Not this, we have settings provider. Like this, we are calling our settings provider, and then right after here, we need to go to the profile and then also do that functions to add the settings provider. But before that, what we're going to do now is to change this this stateless, this main.dat stateless class here, okay? Let's change this to a stateful widget. Right, so now that we have a stateful widget, we can now call inside here, we can call init state, okay? So let's just call our init state here. So now what we're gonna do is, so let's delete this. Here we need to call the method void set theme, okay? Set theme. So this method is just going to go inside the theme provider, okay? And then settings dot get saved setting, okay? So this method of get saved setting is the one that we've just created inside our settings provider, which is this, okay? It's just going to get what is saved there, all right? If not, it's just going to get these default values, okay? So what we're going to do now is go back to the main.dat and then call this method here, set theme when it's starting. And then here, instead of calling this, we are going to read the changes from the settings provider. So what we're going to do is a context.watch, okay, context.watch setting provider, and then we're going to watch the is dark mode, okay. If it is a dark mode is true, we are going to show our dark theme. It's just here directory, and then else we're going to show our light theme. That's how we're going to toggle between the two themes. Right now, if we hot reload, we're going to get the light theme because we didn't change to dark, okay. So what I'm gonna do is to stop the application and then run it again. All right, the application has started. You can see that we are in our light mode, okay. Now what's remaining is to go in the profile screen and then put the method to toggle between light and dark theme, okay. And then that's what we're going to do in the next video, because we also need to read the user data. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video.